Breakfast on the grill. Mmm. Man, oh man, my grandpa would roll over in his grave if he saw how rusty this old skillet was, but I'm going to show you just like he showed me how to get that thing ready to rock and roll on the grill, especially if it was sitting around rusty. Now, I got a little bit of grease on there now, got a fire going real high. Well, put me a little grease, a little bit more grease, Crisco or lard or whatever kind of bacon grease you got laying around. Get that fire nice and hot and let it sit there for a while. There we go. About 20 minutes later, got it all wiped out and we're ready to cook some bacon. Got my little fire going. Ready to get a little bit more briquettes on there because we're going to be cooking for a couple of hours. So stack it up in a TP type formation on top of your good coals. And then I want to show you a real quick secret. Make sure you're using your safety goggles. And on this old circular saw, this is not the best conditions. I got gloves and safety goggles, but I'm sitting on an unsteady table and I'm kind of flipping around here. I've been doing it for years and years, but it's still, you see how I kicked out there? Man, you guys, please be careful if you try to do something like this. Get you a better table and a better brace and a better way to do it. But wanted to show you how I do it. Cut me a little chip off of there. See here? About half an inch. Make sure you unplug your utilities or your utensils and your power saws and tools and whatnot. No telling who grab a hold of that and cut their finger off. You don't want to be responsible for that. Fire's still going. I got the chip. I'm going to throw it in a cup of water. Now this is going to sit for at least an hour. And really to get the best results you needed to do an overnight sitting. But here we're working with some beans and some eggs and some bacon and jalapeno, my favorite. We're going to use outdoor cooking stuff. We got the skillet there, we got the pot for the beans, got some plates, got the old coffee cup there that you cook on the fire with, and this stuff is plated, covered, and it's good to put on top of fire. Okay, don't use your indoor utensils and your plates and your pots and stuff like that. You will get in trouble, I promise you, because it'll score real bad with the fire. Got the fire ready to go, so I'm going to scrape all these briquettes over to the side because it's real hard to adjust the fire. You can't turn it up and turn it down, without making the entire grill up or down. So I like to leave a little space on the side there, so if I want to turn the fire down, all I got to do is move it over. So I'll put my grill over the top of the fire, and I'm going to let it heat up just a little bit. And then you got your little scraper. You want to make sure that you get all that excess junk from last time off with the hard side, and then flip it over and then scrape the rest of it off. You want to go up and down, sideways, back and forth. But since we're not going to be cooking on it any meat or anything until later, we're using these tools here, the pots and the pans and whatnot, we're going to be okay. So let's go ahead and get this skillet ready for the bacon. So I throw a whole pound in there, just lay it in there sideways, and then I grab my little pinchers, that way I'm not burning and popping my hand, and I pull it all in there, set it down flat. The flatter you can get it, the quicker it'll cook, but I'm not really cooking real fast because I got more stuff going on. I got one of the cans of beans open, set it in there and stir it up, and you see it's sort of off the fire. It's not right on top of it because these beans are warm. I'm gonna go get me another cup. So I take my shoes off and go in the house, and that's a little handy hint. If you're cooking outside, you got to go in and out a lot. Just wear some flip-flops. That way you don't bring all that ash and soot and grass and everything else. So we got 2 cups of beans in there, or 2 cans. And we're going to make us a cup of coffee. Now, I admit I've already had a cup before I started this because it's almost noon already, but I slept in today, stayed up till 4 or 5 this morning cooking and working, not cooking, but working. So I poured me a cup of water in that little cup of coffee that we got going. I'm going to grab this bacon grease, pour me just a little bit for the eggs. Can still smell it now. Throw those pieces of bacon. And this is what I like to do. I put a little bacon grease in there. And this is not the healthiest breakfast, okay, brothers and sisters? I don't eat like this every day. It's usually a weekend deal, Saturday or Sunday. Oop, don't forget that little shell in there. Somebody chewing on that and get cranky. Put me 2 or 3 eggs in there. Oh, and then here we go for the coffee. It's time to get it going. You can't really see it boiling, and you can't see the smoke rising from it. But the coffee is warm enough to start drinking, so I'll put my grounds in there in that little fast packet. I'm turning my eggs over, and I put my beans off in a regular plate. And I'm ready to go, man. I'm getting this coffee stirred up just a little bit more. You see the heat coming off of it. It's a little steamy. So we got this next plate getting ready to go, and that's why I like these plates. You can set the food on there and then put it off of the fire, but it's still on the grill, and keep it warmed up for whoever's eating with you. We had a good breakfast this morning, so ready to taste this coffee. Got the other eggs going. Just right. Black coffee to go. That's your breakfast on the grill, brothers and sisters and I. Hope you guys enjoyed these tips. Make sure that you have a picnic table to eat on too. Got me a couple of slices of tomatoes up there. Got the beans and the eggs and the bacon and the coffee, a little bit of salt and pepper. And don't forget, you still got some charcoal left going. And remember when I showed you guys me cutting up this stick of wood, getting ready to show you how to cook it with a little smoke? Well, here we are at the end of our breakfast. I've already eaten. It's about 3 or 4 hours later, and bam. That will be the next video. You guys stay tuned for that. Show you guys how to cook on the grill and give it that smoky taste. Don't forget to watch my last video where I double overhanded, thumbless, strapless, beltless pulled 500 pounds. That's an older video, but it also shows you how I got there with some grip training. Don't forget, this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'll be at the Alpha Omega Nutrition Store in Gillette, Wyoming. We will be doing meet and greets and workouts Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You guys be sure and come out. Until next time, 10 City Rules, train hardcore, and we'll see you next video.